Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Ramayana 162. As you may remember, the three travelers had come to the Dandaka forest. Rama and Lakshman took up their bows in their hands and quietly unstrung them. After they had done so, the brothers walked towards the ashrams. The inmates of the ashrams had already divined the coming of Rama, and they welcomed their guests with great excitement. They recited verses blessing the noble brothers and Sita, while they stood with humble looks, embarrassed by the words of the rishis. All of them looked at the glorious brothers, their handsomeness, their powerful arms, and their broad chests, their fingers which had become scarred with their constant use of bows and arrows. They saw with sadness the tapasic dress they were wearing, and they were very pleased to have the scions of the Ikshvaku line in their midst. They made them accept their hospitality. They said, "Your fame has traveled faster than you, O Prince. You are the protector of the world. You are to be worshipped by us since we are your subjects. You are our emperor, who will punish the wicked and keep the good from being harmed. Rama, it has been said that a king is an amsha of Indra, the Lord of the heavens. He rules the world of people and is meant to enjoy the pleasures of the world. We are dwellers in the world ruled by you. This is true whether you live in the city or in the forest. You are our king. We have given up the power to curse. We have given up anger, and we have no fear of the senses gaining ascendancy in our minds. We are like your children who need the love and the care of a father." They spent a night there and proceeded on their journey. The further they progressed, the more apparent became the fierceness of the forest. There were wild animals everywhere, tigers, wolves, and wild buffaloes. The trees were strange to them. They had not seen the likes of them before. Some had creepers clinging to them, and these creepers were sucking the lives out of the trees. There were lakes which were so deep that the water looked dark and fearful. The birds did not sound as happy as they did in Chitrakoot. They seemed scared, silent, and the travelers were feeling uneasy. They had a premonition that something dreadful was waiting to happen. They felt it in their bones. While they proceeded cautiously, Rama saw a stupendous figure appear before him. He was immense, like the peak of a mountain. His voice was loud and coarse, and his deep-set eyes were fearful. He was dreadful to look at, and he was wearing the skin of a tiger. In his hand he held a trident, which had the carcasses of several wild animals impaled on its prongs. He came before them suddenly, and they were taken aback by the arrival of this terrible Rakshasa. 4. The killing of Virada. The Rakshasa rushed towards them, and before they could grasp what was happening, he snatched Sita in his vile hand and held her to him. And he asked them, "Evidently fate has decreed that you should be short-lived, or else how could you have been so foolish as to enter the Dandaka forest? Who are you, strange as your apparel? You are attired like tapasvins, but your weapons contradict your garments. I am yet to see a rishi walking with a beautiful woman like you are doing. Evidently you are not rishis, or else you are depraved rishis who take a woman with you. You are insulting the garments you're wearing. Who are you? As for me, I am a Rakshasa, as you can see, and they call me Virada. This forest, which is difficult to penetrate, is where I live, and my food is the bodies of the foolish rishis who dwell here. I have decided to make this woman my wife, and I will kill you both and drink your blood." Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.